what we're going to learn about is that the rock cycle just means that any given rock can change into any of the three major types of rocks or into another type of the same rock. Okay, so our three rock types are igneous rocks. Igneous means fire, so that's going to help you remember. These rocks form from lava or magma that cool. Metamorphic rocks mean change in form. And sedimentary rocks, sedimentary means sediment, so these rocks form from sediment. James Hutton is the physician that actually discovered the rock cycle, and so pretty important to give him credit for his discoveries. Rocks are classified by how they form and their mineral composition. And what you'll see here is a picture of the rock cycle, and you can see how we have igneous, sedimentary, and metamorphic rocks, and they're all interconnected, so they can change from one type to another through the rock cycle. Igneous rock is the first rock type we're going to learn about. Igneous rocks are formed from cooling and crystallizing of magma or lava. So it's either magma underneath the surface of Earth, lava on the surface of Earth. So cooling and crystallizing of magma. When magma reaches the surface, flows from the volcano as lava. So if you look at the picture, if you look at numbers 2, 5, and 6, that's magma. It's inside the surface of the Earth. Numbers 3, 1, and 4 are lava. They're on the surface of the Earth. So that's how we tell the difference. Magma trapped below the surface has large-grained, intrusive igneous rocks when it cools. Intrusive, think of the word in, inside the Earth. Okay, intrusive, inside. And remember, this it takes a long time for that magma to cool because it's around other rock, the crust. So we're going to get large mineral grains, large crystals in those rocks. Magma that cools at or near the Earth's surface has small-grained, extrusive igneous rocks. So this would be like where the lava is, where it's close to the surface of the Earth. Extrusive means outside the crust. So EX, think about exit, outside the crust. Extrusive rocks have small mineral grains. As magma cools, the atoms rearrange themselves into new crystals called mineral grains. So we're still talking about crystals. These are those minerals. Magma is surrounded by rocks, so it cools slowly. Therefore, the mineral grains are large. Remember, magma is inside the crust. These crystals can be seen without using the magnifying glass. So if you look here, granite, diorite, and gabbro, you can see all the different colored minerals in those rocks. All of these would be intrusive igneous rocks because they have large crystals that you can see with just using your eyes, no magnifying glass. Lava on the Earth's surface cools quickly, so the mineral grains are fine-grained or small. Fine means small. So remember, this is where the lava is on the surface of Earth. So basalt and rhyolite, these are two igneous rocks. They still form from lava, that molten rock. They just formed on the surface of Earth, and they cooled really fast. So you can see that you can't see those individual mineral grains. You could only see them if you had a magnifying glass and you were looking at these rocks. These rocks cooled so quickly that few or no mineral grains formed in them. With pumice and scoria, you'll see holes in those rocks. That's because gases were trapped and they eventually escaped, leaving holes behind. So the pumice and the scoria, these are both igneous rocks. They actually erupted from the volcano, extrusive igneous rocks, remember, exiting the surface of the Earth. And those gases popped and left them looking pretty holy. Obsidian is also an extrusive igneous rock, meaning it was ejected or it formed outside of the crust of the Earth. And it cooled so quickly that no mineral grains formed in it. It almost looks like a black glass. When we classify igneous rocks, they are classified by how they form. So they form from magma or lava cooling and hardening, and by their composition. That means what kind of minerals make up these rocks. Again, these are some of the rocks we looked at. Remember the ones that you can see the different colored mineral grains? Those are the large mineral grains that formed inside the crust, so from magma. And then the ones that you can't see the colors, those formed outside the crust, extrusive igneous rocks. For your ticket in the door into class, you need to be able to answer, how do igneous rocks form? So I will be expecting you to know this, and I will see you tomorrow.